Hey everyone, my name is Chris Cochran and I'm a 1992 graduate of Hickman County High School. I'm also a proud 9-year alum of East Elementary. Now, back then, it was K through 8. Currently, I serve as the North America Operations Controller for A.O. Smith Corporation, a publicly traded company and a member of the S&P 500. Some of my responsibilities include financial ledger authority for approximately 20 locations across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, in addition to constant interaction with internal and external auditors and other facilities around the world. I believe the educational experience I had in Hickman County Schools helped prepare me for the constant challenges I face every day with multiple interactions throughout all levels of our organization. My experiences taught me that in addition to being technically sound and having clear communication skills, something more is needed to succeed. A couple of my favorite football coaches, and quite frankly, just simply incredible men, Coach Moore and Coach Spears, always saw to it that we were challenged physically during practice, while Miss Job, Miss Rivers, Mr. Armstrong, and Coach Jenny Mack, just to name a few, always ensured that our minds were challenged in the classroom. By stretching us beyond the physical and mental limits that we sometimes placed on ourselves, they allowed us to see what could be accomplished through teamwork and focused effort with the right attitude. Part of what made the teachers and administrators truly special was the genuine care they had for their students, the desire that they had to see each one of us succeed in what we were passionate about. That's one of the characteristics that I try to mimic as a manager and as a leader. The genuine desire to watch those around me chase their dreams and succeed. When you encourage and empower those you see daily, futures flourish. The other part of growing experience in the Hickman County Schools was the joining force of Eagles and Bulldogs our freshman year of high school. So many lifelong memories and relationships were forged as a result of being able to come together as a unified school. Now, while there are two separate high schools, you still represent one county that can connect you to anywhere you want to go or stay. My advice to you as you go through life is to try and be present wherever you are. It's good to have aspirations and chase dreams. However, be sure you're engaged with those around you right now. Learn from them, share with them, encourage them. Have a genuine desire to see them succeed, just like those special teachers and coaches and administrators that have touched your lives to this point. Thank you to those who teach, coach, and support all our students. Your impact continues to shape the future. To finish my message to you, I'd like to share one of my favorite quotes from an unknown source. One day, you'll just be a memory for some people. Do your best to be a good one. Go Eagles and go Dogs.
Hello, I'm Kyle Chesser. I'm a special agent with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm a 2005 graduate of Hickman County High School. I've been in law enforcement for 15 years now, and I got my start in Hickman County in my hometown for my local sheriff's office there under Sheriff Randall Ward, and 15 years later, here I am. I currently investigate and apprehend violent criminal organizations all throughout Tennessee, and I love almost every minute of it. So I was asked to share a couple of things about my Hickman County school system experience and how it's helped to shape me into the man and the career where I find myself today. So the Hickman County schools experience, the three key things that I look at the most as where it helped me get to where I'm at are the athletics, the teachers, and the clubs and activities that I participated in. So I played baseball and golf all through high school. Wasn't very good at either one of them, but I had a lot of friends that played too, and those are some of my best memories of those days. With that, a lot of coaches that encouraged not only myself but my other teammates. through that teammate camaraderie and team building and figuring out how to operate and work as a team, that has bled over into my career as a critical part of law enforcement, and especially law enforcement at a higher level and a more professional level where teamwork is very critical. The clubs and activities that I participated in, those helped me form a more of a selfless agenda and how to learn to work together with others for the common good instead of just some type of selfish reward or ambition. The second part of the question that was posed to me about my Hickman County education was, how does it help me in my career? And as I just said, there are numerous ways where those times growing up in a small town is more of a benefit than it is a drawback, because you often learn how to do more with less, quite frankly. The school teachers, as well as coaches, influencers in the community, and the church will help you, push you along the way sometimes when you need a push, and that's what I got. It's what a lot of my friends got, and you don't get that in a bigger school system, bigger city a lot of times. Aristotle said that, it was one of my favorite quotes in college, and said that where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation. And I've tried to remember that throughout my career, 15 years ago to current, to enjoy doing what you do for work, because a lot of your waking hours are spent at work. And so I think if you focus on that, focus on those clubs and those athletics and those activities, those are things that you may not now realize, but later you'll definitely realize they come to play in your professional life, as well as just being an adult in general. And I come from a family of school teachers, so I know all too well how the struggles of being a teacher, and sometimes the criticism, and how much of a thankless job it is. So thank your teachers, thank your coaches, and pay attention even in the subjects that you really don't want to pay attention to, because sometimes those are the best ones that you'll need later in your career.
Hey there, this is Kendra Smith here, coming to you from Sandy Springs, Georgia, proud principal of Riverwood High School, International Charter High School here in Sandy Springs. I just want to take a moment to share the impact that Hickman County High had on my life and my career, my current career, and it has just definitely been impactful. The experiences that I had playing basketball under Coach Qualls and my dad, McKinley Moore, really taught me the power of relationships and collaboration and working together as a team for a common mission. Those elements have run through all of the experiences that I have had in the past. I've been fortunate enough to have been a principal of a middle school as well as an elementary school for several years prior to stepping into the role here at the high school. And at all levels, those things that I learned at Hickman County High permeate through the buildings and through the work. And we're talking about things that align people to a greater cause, working positively together, staying upbeat and supporting one another. I just learned all of those things through my time at Hickman County High. Another aspect that I take away, and I've actually applied it to my high school experience here, is at Hickman County High, they did a wonderful job at making sure that we had multiple opportunities to be successful. They realized quickly, I'm sure, that everyone didn't have one singular path, and that it was necessary to have different opportunities for people to be successful and for kids to be successful. And so that is something that I have taken to heart, and I have definitely implemented that here at Riverwood, working very hard to ensure that every kid has an opportunity to not only graduate high school, but to have success and to have a plan for success as they move on to their future life. But I tell you, I'm a better person for Hickman County High School. I appreciate the impact that it has had on my life, and I will continue to look back and preserve those memories well deep into my heart. So thank you for the time to be able to share.
I'm Marty Wallace, a 2005 graduate of Hickman County High School. I went to Columbia State Community College and the University of Tennessee after graduation. I currently hold a position at the University of Tennessee as a turf manager for the baseball field and helping out on the other athletic fields. My time at Hickman County High School and the Hickman County school systems was special. I was blessed to have my mother working in the school system and was blessed to have many other teachers and coaches that impacted my life. When things get tough, I think about my sports and the great community I grew up in, and that's what gets me through. Also, it's also pretty special to think back about when things I get to do, like painting the checkerboards or interning with the Houston Astros, and just a good old boy from Hickman County getting to do these things. So my words to students out there, never be told you can't do something, because look at me, here I am.
Hello. Have you ever been playing a board game or a video game and realized the next move you make is going to have a huge impact on the rest of the game? I think about how important high school is, and it's similar to that. I'm David Shannon. I'm the class of '85. I grew up from elementary school all the way through graduation at Hickman County in the Hickman County school systems. I oftentimes say that if I could grow up 1,000 times, I'd want at least 999 of them to be exactly where I was. I loved, appreciated, and benefited greatly from the Hickman County school system. When I think about the opportunities that I had and the advantages that I had, I am greatly appreciative of everyone and all that was offered. I appreciate the academic experience that helped prepare me for college and even beyond. I appreciate FFA for preparing me with so many leadership opportunities that develop skills, even such as parliamentary procedure that I use almost on a weekly basis now as I lead official meetings. I also appreciate the fact that 4-H gave me the opportunity to have many speaking opportunities as well as to develop other skills. I appreciated that tennis, being part of the tennis team at Hickman County, gave me the opportunity to see the importance of dedication and competition and teamwork. I also appreciate that building trades gave me a wonderful opportunity to learn the basic of construction, and I use that on a weekly basis now because we have so many building projects as well as renovations and then even repairs taking place all the time on the campus of Freed-Hardeman University, where I'm the president of. Also, I appreciate the friends that I had while I was growing up. We had a lot of fun. We have a lot of great memories, and they had high character, and we all were focusing on what is next. I hope you have friends like that. But I also appreciate the faculty and staff. It's amazing how I could name after name after name of faculty that truly cared for us as individuals and for the very fact that education is so important. I also appreciate the fact that you have some opportunities that we didn't have. For example, like dual enrollment. I love being a part of Freed-Hardeman University, and I'm so thankful that so many of you at Hickman County that you also are dual enrolled in Hickman County High School system, but also at Freed-Hardeman University. We love having you as part of the family, and we hope that where you go from here, that you'll do great things. Listen, it may sound cliche, but I promise you it's true that high school is what you make of it. The Hickman County school system gives you so many opportunities and surrounds you with so many good faculty and staff. And I hope that you are making the most of it as you prepare for the next season of your life. So it's kind of like that video game or that board game. The next move is yours, and I hope you make it a good one. From Freed-Hardeman University, I'm David Shannon, wishing you the best and saying hello to Hickman County. I owe a great debt to you.